Okay, so let's start with the program. So here we have the first line, that is stdio.h. We are simply adding this library. Similarly, conio.h. Okay, one new library we have, that is malloc.h. What is this? Malloc.h is a library. It means that we must have used some function in our program which belongs from this library, right? So we will see that which function we have used which comes from the malloc.h. So this is about the adding the libraries. Now, second thing. Can anyone tell me what is this section? Anyone?
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, what is the full form of malloc?
I'll explain. Memory allocation. Memory allocation. Okay, can anyone tell me what is this portion?
Global
Structure.
declaration.
Structure. Perfect. This is the structure. So this is type def is new for you. So we are not going to discuss this right now. This is something different that I'll cover in the some other lecture. Right now, just keep in mind that you just write the type def when you are declaring the structure, when you are defining the structure. Okay, this section we know that whenever we define the structure, we start it with the struct word end followed by the name of the structure. So what is the name we have given to this structure, guys?
Singly linked list.
Singly linked list. So singly linked list is the name of the structure. Okay, so opening curly bracket and close curly bracket. Inside this brackets, what we have, this and this, what we call
Data members.
Member.
perfect. What is this? Data member. Okay, so first data member is int, integer type, and the name of the variable is info. And the second member, which is important, second member is, see it carefully, second member struct is a data type, node is the name of the structure, also we call it alias or the object. And what is this, guys?
Pointer variable.
Pointer.
Perfect. So here we have next. Next is a variable, but this is not a normal variable because asterisk sign is there. It is a pointer variable. Okay, now the question is, what is the data type of this pointer? The data type of this pointer is struct node. Means what? That this pointer is going to store the address of this object which has the data type structure. I repeat, here we have the next. What is next? Next is a variable. Okay, but this is not the normal variable. This is special variable because star sign is there. It means that this pointer variable is going to store the address. Address of what? Address of node. What is node? Node is an object of the struct or a structure type. Means this next is going to store the address of some structure whose name is node. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And finally means we have total 2 data members, integer info and struct node asterisk next. And the name of this structure we have given Node means rather than calling the singly linked list a big name, we can give the alias or the other name which is node. Means now we will call this structure as a node. Am I clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Okay, so it means what? That inside the memory, whenever I'll create a structure for it, let's say that this is the structure. Let's say this is the structure and the name of this structure is singly linked list. But this is a quite big name, so I'm going to call it node. So we call it a node. Node means a alias. We call it alias. A short name or the nickname kind of that, but technically we call it a alias. So now I'm going to call this space or the structure node. This node has two data members. These two data members. One is info and the second is next. Means this structure is divided into two sections. First is info and second is asterisk next. So this is what this is something which we are going to create inside the memory. So when we will be done with this section, we will understand that inside the memory something like this will be created. Yet it is not created, but something is going to be created. But when, that we will see. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So whenever you see this type of structure, very first try to draw this type of diagram. This is called the graphical representation. If I asked you to draw or explain or draw the graphical representation for this given structure, then you should have to draw this thing. That single linked list is the name of the structure. Node is an alias, and this structure is divided into two sections. The first section is called info and the second structure is called the star next. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt, any query? Okay, so shall I continue?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so after the structure, understanding the structure, now we have the void main function. We know what is void main, right? This is the main function and this is the starting point. At the very beginning, here we have something like this: void display node asterisk, void display node asterisk. Can anyone explain this instruction, this line? Any idea?
It's a function declaration, मतलब prototype of the function that you will use in the program.
Perfect. So this is the declaration of a function. What is the name of the function?
Display.
Perfect. Display is the name of the function. What is the return data type of this function?
Void.
Void. What is the meaning of void?
That means it will not return any value.
It will not return anything. Okay. Does this function contain any parameter?
Yeah. Node. Nodes.
How many parameters?
One.
Only one parameter. What is the data type of this parameter?
Node.
Node. And in this node, what we are going to pass?
A pointer.
Pointer means what we can call it address,
Yeah, address.
right? So if I describe this line, it means that this is the declaration of the function. The name of the function is display, which has a void data type, means this function is not going to return anything. It has one parameter, and this parameter is nothing but the address of the node that we are going to pass. Got it? Everyone
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
understood?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So after that line, the next statement is, see, this is something new for you. Node, then start is equal to null, asterisk current, and asterisk temp. What does it mean? This line says that we have three pointer variable. The first pointer is start, the second pointer is current, and third pointer is temp. And all these pointers are going to store the address of node, because the node is the data type of all these three pointer variables. So if I ask you, what is the data type of temp pointer variable?
Node.
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 Node. And what is the meaning of it? If I write, see, if I write integer asterisk ptr, what does it mean?
PTR is a pointer whose data type is int.
Yeah, whose data type is integer. But what is the actual meaning? That
It can
ptr,
store the address of an integer variable.
yes. So the meaning of the statement is that ptr is the name of the pointer variable which is going to store the address of some integer variable. The similar way, start, current, and temp all are pointer variable which are going to store the address of some node. That's it. Understood, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And just like, see, can I write this integer no is equal to 10? Can I write this in my program?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it a valid statement?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the meaning of this statement?
We are initializing 10 into integer n.
Perfect. We are initializing the no variable with the value 10. The similar way, if I write start is equal to null, what does it mean?
You are initializing with a null character.
Yes, we are initializing the start pointer variable with the value null. Means if there is a null, means there is no any garbage value, right? Okay, can anyone tell me that when it is required to initialize the variable? Okay, let me give you one hint. Remember in the last semester we done one program, sum of first 10 numbers, and we initialize the sum variable with the value 0. Remember?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Because what we used to do, we used to do like sum is equal to sum plus I, right? So at the very beginning we use the value of that particular variable, but when we normally declare the variable, at that time this variable contains the garbage value, right? So it can affect my output, it can affect my result, and so for that we normally initialize the variable. Suppose I want to use this variable at the very beginning of my program. Before assigning anything to this variable, it is always a good idea, or it is always advisable to initialize this. This is something logical. Okay, so is this statement clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so fine. Now, this is a simple statement, integer no. It's a simple integer variable, and I think I don't need to explain this, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and then we have a clear screen. You know this function. Okay, so far we have learned that when we create, when we define the structure, always try to draw the structure on your paper, so you will get an idea that how your structure look like. Here we have given one name to the structure. What we call this name?
Elias.
Alias. Right, this is the short form. Okay, and one more thing we have studied, that we can pass the pointer variable as an parameter, as an argument with the function. Also we learned that we can declare the pointer variables which can have the data type structure. Any doubt, any query, guys?
No, ma'am.
Okay, just do one thing in your notebook. Just draw the graphical representation for this. Just do it. You have only 1 minute. Do it quickly. Just tell me once you are done. Just let me know. Okay. What about other people? Guys, done?
Yes,
Done,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, good. So this is about the starting. Okay, now there is a printf statement. Now what you have to do, guys, on your one side of page, just draw the console screen where you can write the output, because on this small screen I cannot show you all the things together. So whatever I am drawing here, also you draw in your notebook. Okay, so see, this is your printf statement. Printf, create your linked list, press 0 to exit. Means draw this in your notebook. This is your console screen, and the very first line you will get that create your linked list, and press 0 to exit. Something like this will be printed on your console, and the cursor will be over here because we have written 2/n. So over here, first /n and second /n. So something like this. Your console will look like this. Just draw this. Done? Please let me know, guys. Okay, so this is your console screen. Just keep it as it is, because as we will run the program, we will write that what will happen on the console. So this is the first part. Now continuing. Then there is a do while loop. Can anyone tell me the difference between the while and the do while?
Ma'am,
Like
while
do
loop
while
will run. Ma'am, while
and do
loop
while
will
loop.
run.
One by
While
one.
is the entry control loop and the do while is the exit control loop.
Okay. And not technical, in easy way, easy words, so everyone can understand.
Ma'am, do while loop will run at least once, while loop might not run depending on the condition.
Perfect. So the difference between the while and the do while loop is, in a while loop, first it will check the condition and then it will execute the code. While in do while loop, first it will execute the code, and after executing first time, it will check the condition. So here we have the do while loop that you will come to know at the end, that why we have used do while loop, that you will come to know at the end. Okay, now you have to tell me. Okay, so control will be entered into the do loop. Now this, okay, after that printf enter any number. So it means, and scanf ampersand n. This is the situation. Now, can I say this enter any number will be printed over here, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Enter any number. And whatever I will enter over here, let's say I have entered 10. So this 10, I have a variable no, and this 10 will be stored in the no, right?
Yes.
In your notebook, keep the 3 sections, one for the console, one for the variables, and third one for the graphical representation. Here I have very small screen, so I cannot show you all the things together, and I hope you understand it. So you have to cooperate. Okay, so enter any number, and whatever the number you will enter, it will be stored in the no variable. Now, if no is equal to 0, is it 0?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, it is not 0. So this is not going to execute. Okay, now what is going? See, this is most important statement. Current is equal to node star malloc size of node. Okay, let me explain it one by one. First, what will happen? See, here we have the, okay, what is current in our program? What is current? Remember this?
It's a pointer
It's a
with
pointer.
data type
It's a pointer variable which is going to store the address of the
node.
node. Perfect. So here we have the current variable. Now, what is node? We will start from the right side. What is node? What is node?
It's an alias for the structure we have created.
Alias for the structure. Okay, means can I say I can call this structure node, right? Okay, now what it is asking for? Size of node. What is size of? We have used this, right? Size of. What it will return? This size of function.
The number of bytes that the structure will occupy in memory.
Perfectly. So size of node. Okay. So this info will occupy 2 bytes, and right now I'm just assuming, I'm not going to calculate right now. This takes, let's say, 4 bytes. So what is the size of the node? Total size?
6.
6
Plus 2 6.
total. 6, right? Shashwat?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, 6. So it means that this line will return 6, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now malloc. Malloc is a function. It is something like this. See, first what happened? Node. Okay, this node, and we want the size of this node. We got 6. Now this 6 is the parameter for malloc. Now understand this. The malloc of 6 means what? Malloc, the full form of the malloc is memory allocation. System will understand that we are asking to allocate the memory for 6 bytes. I repeat, malloc is a function. Malloc is a function. The meaning of this function is to allocate the memory. But how much memory? 6 bytes it has to allocate inside the memory. Now see what will happen inside the memory after this portion. Malloc 6. Now I am drawing it over here. Inside the memory, it will occupy the 6 bytes. This is, let's say, 6 bytes, which is divided into 2 and 4. 2 and 4. Because why 2 and 4? Because our node contains 2 members. Our node contains 2 members, and 2 plus 4 is the size. So when I am saying that occupy the 6 bytes, so of course it will go and occupy the 6 bytes. And because it is for the node, see, okay, so after allocating 6 bytes to the memory, for what? For the node. For the node. And then it will divide it into 2 portions, because it will understand that this node contains 2 members. Then it is asking for the address. It is asterisk sign. The meaning of the asterisk sign is I am talking about the address. Means malloc, and after malloc here we have written node star. This line will allocate the memory, and this 2 complete line will return the address. Address of what? Node. So let's say the address of this whole location is 101. I'm just assuming the address. So I got 101 as an address of this location, which is allocated through malloc function. Now this 101 we got as a statement, as a return value for whole this. Okay, let me delete it. Okay. See, I got this 101 after executing this statement. Only this portion. What I got? I got 101. And this 101 I am going to assign in the current variable. Got it? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So see, we had no. I need to write the variable name somewhere. Okay, let me write it over here only. So I have the variable current. Now this current variable has the value 101. Okay, we have three variables actually. Start, which has null, and we have temp, right, which has nothing. Understood everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So, ma'am, what is the syntax of malloc? It's just malloc and then brackets, whatever we have to, the value. That's it.
Sorry.
The syntax of the malloc function.
Simple. Malloc, and inside that just write down the value,
The value. Okay.
because size
So,
of node will give me 6, some integer value, right? And malloc
yeah.
and some value means that much of memory I require.
Okay. So before malloc, what you have written node star. That's not compulsory. Not every time.
Of course, it is mandatory. Why it is mandatory, that you will come to know when we will go through the program.
Okay.
Because every time we need to create the new node. Wait, Karen, you will understand this. Don't worry.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So, guys, we have okay. See, we have some variables. Start, which has null. Then we have another variable current, which has, it is really difficult. Okay, so start is there. Then we have the current pointer variable. This start contains null value currently, and this current variable contains 101. So guys, tell me, at the moment when we are assigning the 101 to this current pointer, can I say that this current pointer will point to this location?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
So right now the situation is like this. Then the other variable we have temp, which has nothing right now. The another variable we have no, which has 10. Right now it has 10. So this is the situation of my memory. Currently, this is the scenario. Is this clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now the next line. The next line says, you have to tell me what is happening here. Current info is equal to NO. What does it mean? Current info is equal to NO. What I am doing with this line?
We are initializing value of NO into info.
Not initializing. We are assigning. There is a
Assigning.
difference.
Yes. Assigning.
What we are doing? We are assigning the value of NO. Where we are assigning it? Currents info. Currents info means what? That, okay, what is there in the NO?
10.
10. Okay, when I'm saying that currents info means what? See, when this structure created or when this memory occupied, it will give the name info and the next was the name, right? Yes. From where I got this name, guys?
From the structure.
Yes, because I know that my structure has two members. My node has two members, info and the next. So when I'm saying currents info is equal to NO, means I'm assigning the value of NO into the currents info. And currents info means I am talking about this location where I have to assign my 10. So my 10 will be over here. Guys, please do the same thing in your notebook. Understood, guys?
Ma'am,
Yes,
can you please
Yes.
explain it again?
Yeah. Okay. What we are doing, Shashwat? We want to assign this line you got current arrow info.
Yes, ma'am.
Current arrow info is equal to NO. Means I'm going to assign the value of the NO in currents info. Why I have used the arrow?
Ma'am, because it is a pointer.
Perfect. It's a pointer. Means I'm talking that the current pointer's location info means this location, this is my current, which is pointing to this node, and this is the info location. Means I am going to assign my this 10 over here. Got it?
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. After that, the next line. Current next is equal to null. What we are doing? Current next null. Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
What we are going to do? Current next null.
Now you're assigning next
We
with
are
null.
assigning null to the next.
Currents next.
Currents next. Okay. And the currents next means this is my current and this is next means I'm talking about this location where I'm going to assign the null. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
So
ma'am.
we have created our first node. We have created our first node which has the value 10, and in the second section, second part, it contains the null value. If I say that this is my linked list, then how many nodes are there in this linked list?
1.
1. Perfect. Clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Fine. After that, the next line. See, if start is equal to null, we are checking why we are doing this. Everything you will come to know at the end of the program. So right now, don't think that why we have written this and that. Right now, just understand that through this code, how we can create the linked list and actually what is happening inside the memory, right? So the first here the line is if start is equal to null. Let me check. Yes, my start is equal to null, right? Start is equal to null.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, right now start has null. It means control will go inside this block. Okay, the first line says start is equal to current. What does it mean?
Assigning the value of current to start.
Yes, we are just assigning the value of current into start. So what is there in the current? What is there in the current?
101.
101.
101. And this 101 we are going to assign in the start means now my start will become 101, and at the moment we will assign the 101 here the moment we will assign this 101 over here, this start will point to this linked list. So right now I have one node and two pointers are, see, this is a pointer and this is also the pointer, and two pointers are currently pointing to the node. This is the current structure. Now the second statement is the continue. What is the meaning of the continue? Hello.
To skip the current iteration.
Yes, it will skip the current iteration. Means it will not execute anything in this loop and it will go directly to this location. Right? It is not going to execute the rest of the portion of the loop. Right? So this will go to the first line. What is the first line? Printf. Now it is going to be very interesting, guys. So please concentrate. See, it is not going to execute the rest of the part in the loop. It will go to the first line. Do print enter any number. Okay. So this is my console, and again I will have enter any number. Let's say 20. So this 20 will be assigned into NO.
Yes.
Right? This is the statement scanf %d NO. It means my NO will have, now my NO will have 20. Okay. Okay, see, this thing is done. Now, if NO is equal to 0, is NO 0?
No.
What is
No,
there
ma'am.
in the NO?
20.
20.
Okay, means this portion is not going to be executed. Now again, Karen, here is the answer of your question. See, again the same thing will happen. Size of node, that I'll get the 6. Malloc 6 means 6 bytes will be allocated in the memory. It will be for the node, and it will give the address. That address will be stored in the current. So when I write this statement, what will happen inside the memory? Inside the memory, I will have, again it will create or occupy 6 bytes, which has 2 sections, and let's say the address of this location is 102. I'm just assuming this 102. And this address means after getting the address to this line, I'm going to assign that address into the current variable. Now, what will happen? See carefully. At the moment when we are assigning this 102 to the current, means now my current will have 102. At the moment when this current will have the 102, this link will be break, and this current variable will point to this node, because this current contains 102, which is the address of this node. Understood, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Right, so we are creating the node. We are creating the node one by one. Okay. Now, the next line says current info is equal to NO. What does it mean? currents info is equal to NO. What does it mean?
When we are assigning
Info part
NO
equals
to
to
current info.
Yes, the value of NO will be assigned into the currents info. Okay, so this is my current. Okay, this is my info part, guys. Sorry, this is my info part.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
and this 20 we want to assign over here. 20. So this node, second node, info section contains 20. Then next line says current next null. Currents next null means current and this is next and null. Clear?
yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just concentrate, everyone. Just focus here. Okay. Now see. If start is equal to null, is start null?
No, ma'am.
No,
No, ma'am.
start is not null. It means this portion is not going to execute this time. Okay, so start with this statement. Temp is equal to start. What does it mean? Temp is equal to start.
We are assigning value of start into temp.
Perfect. So we are assigning the value of start into temp. What is the value of start?
101.
101.
101. Where we are going to assign it?
Temp.
Temp. So at the moment when I'll assign this 101 over here, my this temp also points to this node. This is the current scenario, current situation of my memory. That start pointer will always point to my first node. Current pointer will always point to my current node, and temp will always have the value in between. Why we require temp and all, everything you will come to know, but just keep in mind this situation. Clear everyone? यहाँ तक सबको समझ में आया सब कुछ?
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. और दूसरी बात, we have to finish this program today because इसको break में नहीं कर सकते. I'll explain again if you want, but पूरा करना ही पड़ेगा. Otherwise समझ में नहीं आएगी चीजें. Okay. So temp is equal to start. Done. Now while another loop. Inside the do while we have one more loop while. See it carefully. While temp next is not equal to null. Keep in mind, temp's next is not equal to null. Temp's next, temp and next is not equal to null, but it is null.
Yes, ma'am.
It is null. Because it is null, it is not going to execute this, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this while loop has only one statement. Okay. Now let's see this statement. Temp next is equal to current. Temp next is equal to current means the value of the current we are going to assign in temps next. Current का value temp के next में. Okay. What is the value of current?
102.
102. Where we have to assign it into temps?
Next.
Next means this location. Okay. So at the moment we will assign this 102 over here. What will happen? This location will point to this node. I repeat, see the state, see. Temp next is equal to current. Temp next is equal to current. The moment we assign the current's value in the temps next, तो 102 यहाँ पे आ गया, and so because this 102 is the address of this node, Means of course this location will point to this node. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you notice, start is the pointer which contains the address of the first node. This start points my first node points my second node. So these two nodes are linked with each other, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. While 1, yes, it is 1 because we have not entered 0 yet, so it is 1. Now again this will go to the loop. Okay, loop is completed, right? This is the end of the loop. Again it will go to the do. Till we will not enter the 0, it will be continued. Okay, so my next statement is printf enter number. Okay, so here we will have on a console, we will have enter any number and let's say it's 30. Means now my NO will have 30. Okay, so now the value of the NO is 30. Okay. Next, if NO is equal to 0, no, NO is not 0. Now what we are going to do, again the same process. Create one node and address of that node assign in the current. Okay. So again we will create one node and let's say the address of this node is 103. And where we are assigning this 103, guys?
To current.
To current. So now my current will have 103 and at the moment I'll assign the 103 over here. It will break this link and it will create a new link to this node. This is divided into 2 sections. So this is the current situation of the linked list. If you notice that this is my current node, this is the first node, this is first node, this is the middle node. And why we need temp? Because here we want to swap the values, means from here to there. To create the link to the next node, we use the temp variable because my start will always point my first node. This current will always point my current node, and this temp is used to create the link to the next node. Now the same way, currents info NO and current next null. So in the currents info we'll assign the NO which is 30. So this location will have the 30 and this will have the null. Okay. If start is equal to null, but start is not null, so it is not going to execute, then start's value in the temp, the value of the start in the temp. What is start? 101, it is in the temp, it is already there, so we don't need to do anything. Then now see, while temp next is not equal to null, while temp next is not equal to null. Guys, I'm audible?
Yes,
Are
ma'am, you are
listening to
audible.
me? And hope you all are listening to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Temps next is not equal to null. Okay. Temp next is not equal to null. It is 102. It means this loop will be executed. Okay, what is there? temp next का value we are assigning into the temp. The value of temp next we are going to assign in the temp. I repeat, the value of temp next into temp. What is temp next value?
102.
102. That we are going to assign in
Temp.
temp. Okay, means this temp next as 102, which we are going to assign in the temp. So this will have the 102, and the moment we will assign the 102 over here, this link will be deleted and this temp will point, this temp will point to this node. This is current situation. Again, this loop is continuing. Now again, while loop है तो ऊपर जाएगा वापस. Temp next is not equal to null. Temp next is not equal to null, but temps next is null. Okay, so come out from the loop, and then what we are going to do? Current का value temp के next में. Current का value temp के next में. The value of current is
103.
103. That we are going to assign in the temps next, means this location. And the moment we will assign it 103 over here, this pointer, this location will point to this, right? So this way you can create the linked list. Now see. Okay, this is done. Again, while one, okay, again it will go up. Now this time we will enter the 0. So it will come over here and it will ask for the value that enter any number, and I'll enter 0. So my NO will have the 0. Okay. Okay, so if NO is equal to 0, break. Okay, right now my NO is equal to 0.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, what is
Yes,
the
ma'am.
meaning of break?
Then it
Will
exits
come out.
the loop.
Yes, it will come out from the loop. So it will come out over here. Now what we are doing, we are calling one function, this start. This start. So start is here. This is the start function. And what is there in the start, guys? We are passing the value of start. What is there in the start?
101.
101.
101 means here in this we are passing the 100. So now node star st, the new variable we got, st. Let me write it here. Colors भी खत्म हो गए अब. The new variable st. So see, when we are passing this start value, which is 101, this st will catch that value. Means now my st has 101. So my st has 101. So I can say that my st is pointing to this node. When I'm drawing the arrow, guys, it means I'm talking about the whole structure. Huh? So my st will point to this first node. Okay. Now what we are what we are going to do? There is a statement. Your linked list is. It's a simple printf statement that is going to be printed over here. Your linked list is like that. अब मैं console किसी और screen पे करूँगी. Okay, यहीं पे कर लेते हैं चलो. Okay, so just assume that here is a statement. This is console. Your linked list is. So this is the printf. तो यहाँ पे करते हैं, चलो. Your linked list is, this is console screen, and slash n means यहाँ से कहीं से print शुरू होगा. Now see, there is a loop. In this loop, while st is not equal to null, st is not equal to null. Okay, is st null?
No, ma'am.
It is not null. Okay. So what we have to do? Printf have to print something which comes from the st info. What is the value of st info?
10.
10. This is my st. This is st which is pointing to this node, and this is my info part. So 10. Okay. So it will print 10. There is a %d with the arrow sign, so it will print this. Okay. Then what we are doing? st next का value st में. The value of st next we are assigning to the st. st next का value st में. st next. What is st next right now?
102.
102.
Okay. Okay. It means that my st will have the value 102, and the moment we will assign the 102 over here, this link will be deleted and the new link will be created. This st will point to this 102. Okay. Now again this loop will continue. st is not equal to null. Is st null?
No, ma'am.
That is not null. Okay, so it will come inside the loop and it will print something. What? st का info print करना है उसको. What is the st info?
20.
20. And along with the arrow sign. So 20 and arrow sign. Again, st next का value st में. st next. What is st next?
103.
103. That we are going to assign here. Means 103 यहाँ पे आएगा, and the moment 103 will be assigned, this link will be deleted and the new link will be created. So this will point to this one, 103. Now, okay, so ये हो गया. वापस it will go up, and st is not equal to null. Is it null? Is st null?
No, ma'am.
Is st null?
ST's next is null.
I am asking, is st null?
ST is not null.
No.
No.
It is not null. So it will come inside the loop and it will print st info. What is st info?
30.
30.
30. So it will print the 30 along with the arrow. Again, st next का value st में. st next का value st में. What is st next?
Null.
Null. So 103 will be removed and null will come here, and जैसे ही null आएगा, this st will not point to anything. It's an individual variable now. So now st is null. Again it will go up to the loop and it will check st is not equal to null, but it is null.
Yes.
Yeah, so it will come out from the loop and 3 times /b. The reason is 3 times /b is because currently your cursor will be here. So 1, 2 and 3. So it will remove this arrow. That's why we have written this /b/b. So finally you will get this as your output, 10, 20 and 30. This 10, 20 and 30. So this is your output, and this is something, this is the situation of the memory. Understood everyone?
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.